just use VVIP. I don't know. So I remember that card. I was the only one that knew about the card, not anybody. It's not a card that you just flash here and there. So I picked that card up. I called the number. I gave them their details, and they were like, which hospital is she? I mentioned the name. And they said, what's the situation? They spoke to one of the bastard doctors, and the guy was like, they need 1 million naira because and the guy was like, okay, give me 30 minutes. 10 minutes later, this guy called me and said, tell them to confirm the receipt of 1 million naira. Who is that if not God? Getting 1 million naira within 10 minutes. I just knew, oh, okay. My sister is having second chance to life because she's definitely going to leave. And they were there. They said I should go out. I was going in, they said I should go out. They do their nonsense cutting. They were doing blah, 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 blah. Finally, one of them summoned the courage to call me that. And she started with, oh, how stupid those people can be. The way we see it in Nollywood, exactly, that was how it happened to me that day. I thought it was Nollywood I was watching. We are sorry. You are sorry for what? You better go and wake that person. After I gave you 1 million, you tell me you are sorry. You had better not be sorry. So at the time I had 2 friends around. My brother was on his way to Lagos. I'm not saying anything about my parents because as at that time, there was no way I would call my father, who's over 60 years, that daddy, after all the money we spent, that your daughter did not die in coma. She did not die in open heart surgery. Ordinary shoulder pain is killing her. Ooh, I can't. Even though my father kept calling me because I told him prior to 29th that she was sick. So he kept calling like, what is the situation? I want to talk to her. Daddy also. Okay, Daddy Mwani loot. Lies upon lies. Because I just don't know how to tell them their story. So when my brother got there, he did the needful. In fact, I don't know how to say it well. I think I'm blessed with the best family members. So he got there. My brother already contacted a few family members who would go. Our imam who would go home and tell my parents that they have lost their daughter, particularly that one that is their favorite. She's no more. So my brother came and they were just the normal hospital stress. We have to get that certificate, kinikon, because we were not planning to bury her in Lagos. We're taking her to Abeokuta and we have to pay. We have to get a license. God, it was draining. But those periods, I was looking for tears but I could not get it. Because it felt like, I don't know, maybe movie, maybe it was not happening, maybe I was only dreaming, maybe different, maybe was just running through my head. I was just talking, I was just doing the normal talking. Me and Sha know that she's not gone. Before they get to Abeokuta, somebody will call me that she has sneezed. You know, those kind of things. It was really traumatic. It was super, super traumatic. That is one thing I can tell you. Okay, then the reality dawned on me that I'm never going to have a sister again. I'm never going to have someone look out for me like she always do. I don't know how, like I hate market, of all places to be, no market. So I have a sister who loves going to market, so it was a perfect balance. Then I realized that okay, today marks the beginning of you going to market, even against your will. And when I got home, I saw plenty cars. People have money in this country. I saw plenty cars. Like plenty cars in front of our compound. Come and see shoes. I just knew, oh no, finally, this shit has hit our own household too. Yeah, it has actually been happening to people. It is because it is not happening to you, you feel like, okay, that is grace. So let's thank God for grace. So it happened to us. I got there and people were looking at me like I'm going to die tomorrow. Maybe because we are identical. You all calm down. Me, 100 years, I'm still bouncing. It is not easy to be living for 2 people. If my own year, if I'm supposed to live for 80, add another 80, that is whooping 160. So I'm going nowhere. You all should just calm down. So I was just there. People were saying all sorts of things. People were coming in, they were crying. All those periods, I could not cry. I was looking for, I really wished to. I really wanted to, but I could not cry. So when people were crying, I was like, why are you like this? Like, I just kept telling them one thing. My tears is not today. I'm not going to cry because all of you are crying. You all are just, some of you are just family members that don't even talk to her in weeks, months. We have some of you that have not even seen her in 2 years. We have some of you that do not even know the color of her clothes also. So you all can cry. Cry as long as you want to. As for me, I have my name to remind me. My first name is Taiwo. And for every new person I meet, they are going to ask of Kenny. So rest. I have my name to remind me. I have 26 years of memories to remind me. What do you guys have? Some of you I met you in school, safe. 5 years. Some of you was when we became neighbors. 3 years. The whole I don't think I have any child. I don't think I have anybody who was part of our life from 0 to 26 that she passed, other than myself and the immediate family. So anybody that wants to cry should do their own crying now, because we are still going to do our tears and none of you will be there. That was like the beginning of the darkness for me. Time was passing. I needed to resume back to work after my 2 weeks leave. I needed to resume back to work. Then I came back to Lagos, and that was the beginning of my reality. It was super dark. I was so alone. When I say alone, I don't mean the kind of loneliness that you are in crowd. You have like 10,000 people around you, but it feels like you are alone. Yes, that's the kind of loneliness I was feeling. I didn't have a boyfriend. Super worse. I was so alone. I had memories. Everywhere I turn to in my house reminds me of her. Most of the things we share them in common. We have matching outfits, matching shoes. We studied the same course. We stayed in the same hostel in school. We served in the same states. We were in the same hostel. We had the same PPA. So I don't know if you understand. Yes, it was super lonely. Very, very lonely and dark. I mean, a very thick darkness. She passed July 29. July, August, September, October, November, December. I had my friends staying with me then. So I had to I want to enter 2019 battling and facing my reality. I don't think I want to disguise again. I don't want to, because then if I could get fake visa in 2018, I would leave. I just wanted to run as far as my leg can carry me, where nobody knows me, where nobody understands anything about me. I just wanted to start, because that was my reality. Imagine growing up having someone to work with, and all of a sudden you want to do the working alone. It's just like teaching a baby how to walk. There are certain situations I find myself, I just excuse because I know that I have a sister who is going to come and cover up for me. But now if I excuse, if I come back, it is still there, staring at me. 2019 was a roller coaster. Today I am good, tomorrow I am not. Today I am balanced, tomorrow I am not. But let me tell you the good thing about this. The first thing is, you need to identify your problem. I identified mine, and I know that it's loneliness. I think I need company. I think I just need to be where it is happening. I think I need that distraction. That was problem number one. The moment I identified my problem, that most of the time, yes, it's something you can never run away from. From the beginning of this, I mentioned that there are certain scars that never leaves. They can only get better. Okay, I have been able to get better is, I identify my problem, like this loneliness. I identify my problem that I have a vacuum that nobody can fill. Because for like the last 6 months in 2018, I go about looking for my sister and everybody I meet. If you cannot do certain things that she was doing for me, you cannot connect, because I feel like you're just wasting my energy. But then I realized that there is only just one of her. I can't have two. And I really need to stop looking for what is not lost, or what is lost, what is permanently lost. Yeah, that is the word. So I went to 2019. I started looking for my balance. When I want to cry, I cry a lot. I'll just cry, let it out. Then I started writing. Yeah, I used to write before, but then I just write normal fiction stories based on what is happening. But then I learned to write my emotions. It is the same thing as telling my story to anybody. I write like, okay, it is day 10 of 2019 and today, January 12, 2019, this is how I'm feeling. I will write until I'm tired. Yes, it helped me a lot. Because right now, if I look at some of my writing, I just be like, those are your strengths. That is where it all started from. So I write, I hang out a lot. I don't take alcohol, but I'm always high, if you know what I mean. I have fun. I have fun. When I say fun, I know you might start thinking I have money. I don't have money. I just create my own happiness. There are parks in Lagos that are free. I carry myself, I go to the park, look for someone to play Scrabble with. Play Scrabble, take pictures, laugh, and leave. When I get home, sometimes I remember I switch to Netflix. I just, like, what I'm trying to say is this. I just find things that will hit my time. I have a 9-to-5 job. My job is very, very demanding. But then there are days that I don't do anything. So instead of sitting and start worrying myself about things I don't have again, start worrying myself about things I have lost, rather, I just look for my own distraction. I play games, a lot of board games. So I identify people who have the same interest as me. We hang out, we play games. I watch movies. I'm a movie junkie. Series, don't watch one time movie that you start and you finish. And I don't watch all these love video movies. Action that someone is shooting. See, your heart will skip. You forget to think about your own problem. You'll be concerned about what is going to happen in the next scene. Yes, I was able to find my job. I watch movies. I hang out a lot. I have a job that takes my time. When I go to work, sometimes I don't want to go home. I just want to sit there and be laughing with everybody till I forget. Yes. Don't get it wrong. It will never go completely. Some of these things will never go completely. It's about you telling yourself, I don't belong to this darkness. I really need to find my light. I'm still on the journey of finding my light. Yes, I'm very certain that very soon I would be able to tell you a better story. There are some part of these things I could not share. Some I do remember. Some I remember and I just felt like it would take too much time to give you that details. So whatever situation it is you find yourself, the first thing I want you to know is you are not the first person it is happening to. You are not alone. Two, it is not going to be the end of you if you don't let it. Whatever situation you find yourself, if it's ending you, it is because you allowed it. It was so dark that I never thought. Let me tell you, the blockbuster was, I thought of doing it in 2018. I just wanted to die and just run away from this reality. But if I die, who for the wear this I watch? If I had killed myself, who for the help me pick my phone now? I had a mad phone recently. Who would have had that phone for me? There are 1,001 reasons to be grateful. Because it is rough now does not mean it's going to be rough forever. Because it is dark now does not mean it is meant to be dark permanently. Your light will come, but then you have to allow it. If you don't allow it, it will consume you. It will wrap you up. You might not be able to find your light again. So I don't know, whatever the situation is, it is not permanent. It is just about your faith. It's about your strength. It is about you believing that you can overcome any situation at all. So once again, guys, my name is Taiwo Mojisola. You can follow me on all social media page. Instagram, I'm @sisimoji_ at @sisimoji_. @sisimoji_ on Twitter too. Ogunpaimo Taiwo Mojisola on LinkedIn. Ogunpaimo Taiwo Mojisola on Facebook, and it was a pleasure sharing my story with you guys. Sisimoji of of Canada. Not after that Lekki massacre will I be Sisimoji of Lagos. Peace out, guys.